Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Grace Marie Horan for Medicare on Mondays, and the topic this morning is Medicare Supplemental Plan and Medicare Advantage Plan. We're going to compare the differences between the two plans. My guest this morning is Bob Schnabel, and Bob is one of the brokers at my agency. Thank you, Bob, for joining me.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
So, Bob, why don't you explain what is a Medicare Supplemental Plan?
Medicare Supplement is a plan provided by an insurance company to supplement some or all of the missing 20% that Medicare does not cover. Each plan has a monthly premium, and each plan of the 10 options that are there is standardized. So a plan from each company is identical, and you do have to make sure that you pay your Part B premium in addition to your supplement.
So when we're signing up for a supplemental plan, everything is done by your state. So please check your state to see what these supplements use when you're signing up. There is community rated. When someone is community rated, they join the plan, and everybody is rated through the community. No matter what your age is, the premium will be the same for a 65-year-old or a 100-year-old. We pay the same price. Then there's issue age rated, and that's when you join the plan. They'll rate you by male, female, and they'll rate you by your age, and each year the premium will go up by your age. So what is guarantee issue, Bob?
Guaranteed issue is when someone is turning 65, or they may be even over 65 but are leaving an employer plan, and in that state everyone is accepted with no health questions asked.
So after the guarantee issue, in some states they will ask health questions. So if you are community rated, we don't ask any health questions when we try to change a plan. We can go from plan to plan or company to company the first of any month. So if our health changes, we can change our plan. But if you are in an issue age state, they will ask health questions. And if you cannot pass the 10 health questions that they ask, then you may not be able to join the plan, or you may be able to join the plan with a higher premium. So you have to check your state and check the plan that you're in, because every plan is different whether they will let you in or not let you in. If you are in a community rated state, the only questions they will ask for somebody is if you don't have credible coverage to go with your Medicare, they will make you wait a pre-existing condition. So any doctor and any condition you've seen in the past 6 months, they will use that before they will cover you. Again, you need to check the plan and the company you're going in, because the company will decide. Some companies will let you go through a 2-month waiting period and then cover you for coverage of anything new. And before, or 6 months is most companies, that's what they will make you wait before they will cover you for anything pre-existing when you join the supplemental plan. And in most states, there are 10 standardized plans, and you have to check your state again to see what plans are covered by your state. Not all companies offer all plans, and not all states offer all standardized plans. Explain what are the guidelines if someone is joining Plan F and Plan C, Bob?
Plan F and Plan C supplemental plans are still in effect, but only for people that qualified for Medicare as of January 1st, 2020. So if you have Plan F and C currently, you can continue with it. If you did not have it and you were not eligible for Medicare till after 1/1/2020, Plans F and C are no longer available to you. And there are plenty of other substitutes out there.
The most common plans that people choose when they're in the supplemental plan is Plan N and Plan G, and the high deductible G and the high deductible F. Plan G, the only thing you're responsible to pay is the Part B deductible, and everything else would be covered that Medicare covers. So someone who wants coverage where they don't have to work for anything, worry about anything in the health, they can go in it. Plan N, you have to pay the Part B deductible, and then you have to pay $20 for an office visit, $50 for the emergency room, everything else would be covered. And then the high deductible G and the high deductible F are good options if somebody wants to see any doctor who takes Medicare, because that's what supplemental plans offer, and they are not using the benefits that much. So you have to check in your area what the premiums are for these plans. Do Medicare supplements include drug plans, Bob?
Absolutely not. You must purchase a separate drug plan called Part D when you are eligible, or you may incur a penalty. And the penalty would be 1% a month of the national average premium per month for every month you have not had coverage since you were 65 years old.
So you can change your supplemental plan, as I stated before, the first of any month. You just have to see what the conditions are with that supplemental plan. So if your health changes, we can change it the first of any month for you. Bob, when can you change a Part D drug plan?
Part D plan would change during annual enrollment period, which is October 15th through December 7th, to take effect January 1st of the following year. Or if you qualify for a special enrollment period, which could be that you moved to a new state, for example, or different coverage area. Or you qualify for Medicaid, so you would then have a dual coverage and put you into a different option for coverage for drugs.
So supplemental plans do not have a network. You can see any doctor who accepts Medicare. 90% of the doctors accept Medicare, so that's why a lot of people may choose to go into a supplemental plan. And when we have a supplemental plan, Bob, what cards do we show for the doctor?
Well, if you're in regular Medicare, for that visit, you have your red, white, and blue Medicare card. That's what you would use. And if you have a Medicare supplement, you would have a separate card from that insurance company for that. If you have a Part D drug plan, there's a separate enrollment card for whatever plan you have for Part D to cover your drugs.
Next, we're going to discuss Advantage plans. Advantage plans are A, the hospital, B, the doctors, all the tests, D, the drugs, all inclusive. They call it Part C. So when we join these plans, we show one card and everything is included in the plan. We don't need to do anything separate. What do we look for if we're trying to decide an Advantage plan, Bob?
Advantage plan decisions would come down to some important factors such as, do your doctors accept this plan? Does the hospital that you prefer to go to accept the plan? Are they what they call in-network? How does the plan treat the medications that you may have, prescription medications, in terms of cost, etc.? What is the monthly premium? What is the deductible? And all of the variables that would be sent to you in what's called the summary of benefits to see how that fits to your particular needs.
There are different type of plans when we do Advantage plans. There are HMOs. If we choose an HMO, we must stay in the network and we can only see the doctors participating in the plan. There are PPOs. PPOs mean I can go out of network. If I choose to go out of network, I may have to pay an extra coverage for that, an extra fee. And we commonly try to choose a PPO, so this way you have the option to go out of network if you need to. But remember, you can always go out of network. If you are in an emergency, you can go to a hospital out of network and you would be covered as if you are in network. Advantage plans also offer extra benefits. They offer dental, so you might be able to go to a dentist, vision, where you might have eye exams at no cost. You get to purchase glasses or contacts, even sunglasses, or you may have hearing tests at no cost, and you may have some money given to you for hearing aids. When you're doing any of these benefits, always try to stay in network so that you can get the best cost share. And we also have the option sometimes to get a Part B premium give back. A Part B premium give back is when they give you money back on what you pay for your Part B premium. So these are the reasons to consider going into an Advantage plan. Also, sometimes you get a gym membership at no cost. So you have to see what's right for you when you're choosing a plan. Bob, what are the premiums sometimes for Advantage plans?
Believe it or not, some Advantage plans are zero monthly premium, and then others have a premium. And what we do to help you is to look at what you're getting in terms of extra benefits for the extra premium that you might be paying.
So AEP is the annual enrollment period time, which is October 15th till December 7th. That's when you choose to change your Advantage plan that you're currently in to go into a different plan, or you stay in the plan that you're in. And at that time, if you make any changes, the last change when you choose a plan, will be the plan that you will be in. If you choose to change your plan, it will start January 1st of the following year. If you choose to stay in your plan, you will just roll over. You don't have to do anything. And what card do we show when we go to the doctor when we're in an Advantage plan, Bob?
In an Advantage plan, you're kind of putting your Medicare card in your pocket. You still have to pay your Part B premium, but the card that you would show to the doctor is the Advantage plan enrollment card from the Advantage plan that you have.
So we want to thank everybody for joining us this morning. If you have any further questions, or if you'd like us to assist you with any of your Medicare, please contact us. The information is at the end of the podcast. You can either email or call, and we will be there to assist you. And please join us next month for Medicare on Mondays on November 17th, and the topic will be Open Enrollment is Over. What do I do next? Thank you, and thank you, Bob, for joining me.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.